Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In the past, we've tried to guess the secret lesbian. Today, we're doing an Uno Reverso, and we're trying to find the secret straight girl hiding among the lesbos. We are on Jubilee's YouTube channel today, and we are gonna watch 6 lesbians versus 1 secret straight girl, and we are gonna use our super secret spidey lesbian senses, and we're gonna find her. Okay, I, once again, am going into this so confident it's probably unhealthy. My name is Alayna Joy, for any of you who don't know me. Hi, I make videos on this channel mostly about the queer community, sex, dating, relationships, and sometimes that includes using our super secret spidey lesbian senses to try and figure out which of these ladies is not one of us. Disclaimer before we get started. Of course, everything that I'm about to do is based on stereotypes. This is just for fun. Okay, queer people, we come in all different shapes and sizes and aesthetics. Doesn't make you any more or less gay, depending on the way that you present. You know, we're just gonna try and use all the information that we have so that I can guess right for once in my life and restore the good faith in my name. And let us begin.
I'm a lesbian.
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 Okay, I'm a lesbian. First impressions. Just based on the face alone, the 2 in the bottom left. The one who's smiling really big, except she gives me gay face. She gives me gay face, but the smile is just like so big. And then the one beside her with the glasses is not giving me gay face. It's just my first impression, okay? I can't explain it. It's just super secret lesbian spidey senses.
Hi, I'm Mars, and I went to an all-girls school for 5 years, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
Hi, I'm Gianna. I feel like my appearance is an upset, to be honest.
Hi, my name is Lisa. My girlfriend was the first time I ever stood up for myself.
Hi, my name is Iris, and I eat what I have.
Okay, Iris is either so gay or trying really hard. Also, the first one, look at the rings. A hand with that many rings on it, gay. And blue hair has a tattoo that looks like 2 girls like about to kiss. Yes, one of them is decapitated. It's not really important.
My name's Claire. I've been in a relationship with the most beautiful woman, my girlfriend, for 2.5 years, officially yesterday.
My name's Mara, and I've been married since January 31st.
Oh, they vote. Okay, they vote for who they think is
I
straight.
voted her out just because she was the straightest looking.
Iris does not look straight to me.
I looked at everybody's outfits, and I feel like everyone just kind of had like a more eccentric vibe to their outfit, whereas Mara was just wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, but Mara, though, I would agree, Mara seems to have the straightest outfit, but like messy bun makeup, gay? Coded a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what is reading gay to me about Mara. Something. Maybe it's just the bun. Maybe I'm just like messy bun gay. It's not that simple, Alayna. Iris got the most votes.
Y'all,
You're
it is
wrong.
not me,
You're
though,
wrong.
for real.
She just talks a little bit too much, and it feels like
See here, okay, the earrings are straight, and the way she's done her makeup, straight, but something about her face. We'll keep our eye on this one.
It's probably the nails, it's probably the hair, it's probably the lashes, the makeup, the gloss, so let's be real. You would never guess.
That's not true. That's not true. She says that we would never guess. I guessed, come on. It's something in the face. And yes, she's wearing a full face of makeup, but like, it's like kind of gay makeup, you know?
Who was everybody's childhood crush or like gay awakening?
Good question.
have you guys seen Lizzie McGuire? Or are you too young for that? Miranda.
Oh,
Elaine.
excellent, excellent
Miss
choice.
Honey was a big one for Matilda, but also Amanda Bynes.
Oh,
and specifically in Sydney White.
I wasn't exposed to much as a kid, but Rooney Mara from Carol, if you guys have seen that movie.
Oh my God.
Carol's not that old. That movie's not that old, but maybe neither is Elisa.
There was this girl in my, 4th grade class, I want to say. One time she was standing in
She's
front of me
got
at the teacher's desk.
a
and I just
Ouija
got,
board
super
earring.
close to her. She used to bully me in that grade, by the way.
Yeah.
And I stood
rings that-
super close to her, and I was like, oh my God. But I was
I'm locking it in. I'm locking in Mara gay. The septum piercing, it's done. That's done. I'll put my money on it, my life on it. I'll put my I was gonna say I'll put Julio and Bugs life on it, but I don't think I'm willing to. I don't think that's right. I don't think I should put other lives at the hands of my gaydar.
I have a question. What would you guys say? Like, are you guys like top,
Oh.
bottom, like switch, femme, mass? Like, what do you identify within like?
So either Maya is gay or she did some homework. She did some homework to prepare for the role.
I would say I'm switch, but also I feel like, no offense to you cute Gen Zers, I feel like the mask femme thing is a little bit more Gen Z than when I was growing up and coming out. It wasn't really discussed. Those terms didn't even exist then. I am the oldest in the group, so I felt like maybe that would set me behind because I don't know all the lingo and the TikTok.
I'm probably her age, and I'm trying to think. I know the term butch has been around for decades. I feel like top bottom is pretty universal. It's not TikTok lingo, but also they didn't say where they're from, where they grew up. In some like more rural areas, less progressive areas, that language might not have been around. So I'd be curious to know where each of them are from so I can continue to build my opinions based on assumptions.
I'm more like mask top, as you can tell. But yeah, I would say, I mean, I like to bottom, you know, whatever.
Hell yeah.
But I do become more like feminine when I'm like in the club, popping.
Okay, Maya.
I would be a bottom. Sorry if it's so. I'm not used to saying these things aloud.
Lisa.
Tell. Despite that, really, really love wearing stuff that's more mask, like suits and ties are what I like to wear.
I'm definitely a switch, and I think my style
Oh,
reflects
Mars.
that,
Okay.
like pretty stereotypically. Sometimes I dress like a little fairy, sometimes I dress like a 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boy heavy when I'm at work.
Me right now, literally.
Listen, fairy to 12-year-old boy, like, that's the gay spectrum. Or maybe I just personally identify with that heavily.
How was everybody's family and friends when you guys came out? Like, was it difficult? Was it?
I think I can take this one. So the first time I brought it up, I did it at dinner over, I believe, Christmas break. The first thing I knew that was going to have a bad response because I grew up in an Asian household that was like pretty traditional, conservative.
Yeah.
And my mom, first thing she said was that, like something about like conversion therapy, stuff like grow out of it, and I would need to find a husband eventually. And still to this day, she calls my girlfriend of 5 years. Oh, why am I getting too emotional?
No, don't.
See, not to minimize the very real thing that Elisa just shared, but even Elisa, growing up in a self-identified conservative family, even she knew the lingo. So, Mara, I don't know if I'm buying what you're selling.
30 seconds left.
My parents were very supportive. I grew up in a liberal Chicago city-based place. My dad gave me a pin, and my mom said, "Yeah, of course you never liked boys."
Yeah, I came out with a girlfriend when I was 15. Parents were cool, uncles gay, great.
My principal outed me to my mom. My mom was not happy about it. I got grounded for like a year. It was really awesome. And then my girlfriend's parents, who were like strict Catholic Mexican parents, grounded her and pulled her out of the school.
Oh, no.
I came out as asexual when I was 16, and that broke my parents' heart because they wanted me to find somebody that I loved. So when I was 18 and I came out, it was actually a huge
Oh, interesting. Coming out as ace, and the parents thinking that meant that she would never find someone to love. Not true, not how it works. Having the second coming out as like a relief is interesting, but like you can be gay and also asexual. Both of those things can be true. So I want to know more. I want to know more, because was it a case of like she thought that she was asexual when she was dating men and then realized that she was actually interested in women and that's why she felt asexual before? Or is it a case that she still identifies with asexuality but is just only interested in women in terms of relationship? Oh, I wish I could just ask questions through the screen. But before we get to the next vote, I want to take a second to thank the partner of this video, Dossier. If you have watched my channel before, you have seen me work with Dossier. For any of you who aren't familiar, Dossier reproduces, recreates high-end luxury scents for a fraction of the price. So if you have a signature perfume, a signature cologne from one of those designer brands that you love to wear, instead of paying $100, $200, $300 for a bottle of that scent, you can go over to Dossier and get a replication with the exact same quality for a fraction of the price. $39 a bottle, but even less when you bundle them together. If you order 3 or more scents, you get 25% off. It's linked in the description. For this partnership, instead of opening new scents and telling you what gay I think that they smell like, I thought that I would just share with you my 3 personal favorite Dossier scents. First and foremost, Woody Sage. This has become my signature scent. When I go out, this is what I'm wearing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like clean, but it's woodsy. It's incredible. I also love Woody Oak Moss. This scent feels like a nice dinner. I'm going to the opera, you know? I'm going to ballet if I'm wearing Woody Oak Moss. And then finally, Fruity Almond. This one's a little bit different. This one's a bit more playful, a bit more fun, and just such a nice smell. And Dossier does free returns and exchanges forever, so you can try any of these scents risk-free. Check out the link in my description to find your own signature scent.
When we talked about celebrity crushes, she didn't even give us one. And she basically was just like, yeah, I just came out because my sister's gay.
Gianna, Claire, Mara. I don't think that Gianna is I think she's a gay. Maybe I have more sympathy because I also have a terrible time coming up with celebrity crushes. I just don't know a lot of things about celebrities. But I guess, like Kristen Stewart, I could come up with that one in a second, but that's not really childhood. Kim Possible? Okay, I guess I could, if you really pressed me.
I want to ask, like, what's the gayest thing you've done to impress a woman?
I was in a relationship, like, sort of long
This is
distance,
a good
and I would
question.
drive, like, twice a week to San Luis Obispo, just, like, playing music outside of their house on Valentine's Day because they broke up with me, like, the day before. Like, trying to get it back.
I've had a long distance partner in Sweden for over 5 years. What I did do was buy her
Long
a
distance.
limited edition TCG mount on World of Warcraft.
We're hitting all the lesbian stereotypes here. We've got 5 years international long distance. We've got driving an irrational amount to go and play songs outside of your ex's house. And we've got personalized craft present. Gay, gay, gay.
So I worked in editing on a video game series, you know Life is Strange before the storm? So I got autographs from every single one of the people and gave it to my now wife. It was like the geekiest thing, but yeah, she's a gamer.
No.
I think the gayest thing I've done is my best friend at the time came over and confessed that she was in love with me, and so then we like cried because I didn't feel the same.
Another stereotype that the best friend, we're in love with the best friend. Autographs from your castmates? I'm sorry, that's like a straight man gift. That's not lesbian tier. Mara, I'm not buying it.
I have a question. Are you guys bothered by any particular celebrity queer baiting?
I would just go with the one a lot of people think about, like Billie Eilish, I would say, with the whole like, I wish you were gay kind of thing.
That didn't age well. Hey, Billy, welcome to the team.
Which person out of this group you guys have the highest doubt in, so we can have that person speak more. That way we could group up our votes into a more centralized way, such that if someone says that they think it's a certain person, people are more likely to vote that person out because they don't want to be voted out themselves, so they're going to choose the one that they think will be voted.
Can I ask about how you met your wife?
Yes, so she's friends with 2 of my coworkers.
Oh, she's wearing Converse though. Converse is gay. Oh, but out of the 5 of them, but maybe she's too obvious. Maybe Mara's too obvious and it's like Maya, like red herring Maya. Cause like Maya said so herself that when she goes out, she dresses more feminine. And her outfit is kind of like you went to the thrift store being like, what would a lesbian wear? Either she's the gayest person on the planet or deserves an Oscar. Who are we voting for? Mars.
That's crazy. I'm feeling very, very humbled. I haven't had someone question my sexuality since I was probably...
Come on, Mars. It can't be you. It can't be. I almost bet my children's lives on you, Mars. Don't let me down.
The clock ran out, so I wasn't able to answer. And so I left everyone with like a final impression of, oh,
it still says lesbian question mark.
Which is valid.
We have a new rule. For future rounds, every time you vote out the wrong person, the prize money will be cut in half. Please raise your hand if you want to.
Every time you voted the wrong person. Have they been revealing who's gay and not when they leave? Because it still said lesbian question mark under Mars's name.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So they know that the lesbian's still there. Okay, so it wasn't Mars. Julio, Bugs, you're safe. Oh, and there's prize money. So there's incentive to guess right.
Favorite
to like
thing and
actually
least favorite
find
thing
the
about being
find the
a
faker.
lesbian like today.
I
Oh,
would
good question.
say my favorite thing is the amount of acceptance in the community is lovely. My least favorite thing is hearing the stories that my wife has gone through because she's 47. And so she obviously faced a lot more prejudice.
Oh, she got emotional. She got emotional talking about her wife. Am I gonna feel like such an asshole? Is Mara just like the cutest, sweetest, like little gay, and her wife is older than her, so maybe they don't use the lingo as much, and she's just like happily married, like off in her little married world? And wait a minute, she said, hold on, she said all of her coworkers are gay. If you are gay and you are surrounded by gay people, there is no way on this planet that you don't know the term top, bottom, mask, femme. There's no way. And Claire, I don't think I have adjudicated Claire enough. Why have I not had my eye on Claire, actually? Hold on.
Just being in love with a woman, I feel like is like not to favor, but it's like a more evolved sense, and there's such beauty in being outside, and specifically so outside the patriarchy. And then something I don't like, I still think there's issues within the community, within you know, judgments and inclusion that I really hope that we, you know, strive forward with and do more work on.
There are some people, and in particular there's some in the lesbian community who have said that I can't call myself a lesbian because I have been in a relationship with a woman who happens to be trans, and the last time I told my coworker about that, they said I couldn't possibly classify myself as a lesbian if I was willing to be with someone before surgery or and really dig into my...
See, and that's exactly what Claire is talking about when she was talking about the judgments and gatekeeping and exclusion within this community. That's exactly what she's talking about. Like, Elisa is a woman dating a woman. That's gay.
The reason why I actually came here today was because I wanted to let trans people know that you're not an abomination, you're not a monster. You are fully capable of being loved, and as I love my partner, it's nobody else's business, and you can be you, and that's okay.
Trans women are women.
Love you.
If you are a woman dating a trans woman, you are in a lesbian relationship, don't let anyone invalidate trans people.
I am at this point the most like straight looking of them all. I feel like two have cried.
Yeah.
There's no way Maya's like not a lesbian. It's gonna be me.
Yeah, we haven't questioned Claire enough. Why not? Did something happen early on that I'm not remembering where I was just like, gay? Why did her face? I just feel it gay, though. Why? Am I being fooled? She's talked a lot about the beauty of like being with women. Maybe a straight woman would think about that, because there are lots of straight women who will say, I find women beautiful. It's just not for me sexually or romantically or whatever. Maybe Claire's just like a really powerful feminist and not a lesbian woman. They're voting out Claire. Oh, all
It
different.
is a four-way tie.
Everybody voted for somebody different.
Four-way.
I feel like maybe we should have stopped because now all four of us are kind of turning our heads saying maybe the mole's out already.
Okay, I just figured out why Mara's face, why I'm like something about her face. She looks like one of the people on my Patreon. For any of you who don't know, over on my Patreon, one of the tiers is the MVP tier, where we do a monthly group hangout. Everybody's on like a video chat and we just like hang out and get to know each other. And one of the people who has been a part of that group for like on and off for a really long time kind of looks like Mara, and she's a big old lesbian. Like me. So it's like, oh, that's funny. That's where I'm getting like lesbian, where I'm like, I don't get why. What about her face? Because really the earrings are straight, the makeup is straight. That's straight eyeshadow. Do you know what I mean when I say that? I don't know how to describe it, but I know it's true.
You'll have 10 seconds to make your argument for why you should not be voted out.
Liars typically have their guard up, but I've been very vulnerable about my lived experience.
Yeah, look at me. There's no way.
I'm gonna take it to the camera and just tell my girlfriend, Allie, I love you so much. You're the light of my life. I'm gonna cry, but I love being lesbian. It's like, be inclusive. If you're someone who's judgmental, stop it, knock it off.
Sort of similar to
Hold on, because Claire said in her last interview, she said, 2 of them have cried, they're gonna think it's me. And now here she is going, oh, I'm gonna cry. Claire, hold on a second. Have you been flying under the radar this whole time? It's between Mara and Claire. What do we think? Okay, put it in the comments now who you think it is, okay? Before we continue. Don't cheat, so that we're all in this together. Mara got like genuinely teared up when she was talking about everything that her wife has been through. Claire only got teared up after calling out that other people had gotten teared up and she hadn't. Uh-oh, Claire, uh-oh. I think it might be you, girl.
One of the things she said that stood out to me was she said, just look at me. I felt like, okay, she's dressing up.
They voted Maya out.
How could you vote me? I am literally the blueprint. There's no way a straight girl can put on this sheep's clothing.
I'm literally
like,
a blueprint.
Please, if
Is
the
it
lights
Claire?
turn red,
Is it
that means
Mara?
the mole is
Is
still
it
in the
Claire?
box.
Is
and
it
you
Mara?
lose.
Let's analyze. Mara's kind of wearing a take on the kind of bi uniform, but those earrings and that makeup says straight to me. Claire has more of a like the thrifty gay look, but she could also just be hip. Something about her face. She has a gayer face, but I didn't like the crocodile tears. I'm going Claire. Okay, I'm going Claire. Who did they vote?
It's not me. It's not me.
When I count down
did they
to
vote Claire?
1, the mole will step forward and reveal
Wait,
themselves.
who is it? Who is it?
1.
I'm gonna flip this desk. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. We were so close. We were so close. We were so close to getting one right. Okay, so Claire's crocodile tears had nothing to do with her being a fake lesbian and everything to do with her just being competitive and wanting to win the money. Like, fair, same. Oh, man. Okay, Mara, what do you have to say?
I do work in children's content review, but I'm also an actor and an acting coach, so I pulled out some of those watermarks. And I hope I didn't offend anybody during this process. I loved everybody that I met here, and I feel bad for lying, but not that bad because I just won.
Wow, that was mildly devastating. That sucked. That sucks. At least Bugs and Julio can keep their lives, but other than that, we were so close. Did you get it right? Let me know in the comments down below. Another thank you to Dossier for partnering with me on this video. Remember, you can use the link in my description to save 25% if you bundle 3 or more scents. An extra big thank you, as always, to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You all make my world go round. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because that's where the magic happens. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I'm having trouble with all these M names. Mara, Maya, Mar? Am I right? Am I wrong? Do I have no idea? Carter Couch Boy? We'll never know.